The Xeo Quit Historical Site is located in the Mỹ Long and Hiệp communes, Cao Lãnh district, Đồng Tháp province, about 6 kilometers away from National Highway 30, with a total area of about 63 hectares. From 1960 to 1975, the Kiến Provincial Party Committee, now Đồng Tháp province, selected this location as a base for leading the provincial people to contribute to the successful resistance war against the United States. In the past, this area was a wasteland, marshy and overgrown with weeds, brackish water, mosquitoes and sandflies. The accommodation and activities of the Provincial Party Committee relied mainly on the support and shelter of the people in the surrounding area. They had to dig ditches to prevent enemy tanks, build fortifications, plant forests, and transform the terrain for shelter and operations. The melaleuca forest, which is now a historical relic, is the result of the efforts of local officials, soldiers, and people who carried out the Provincial Party Committee's afforestation policy. Nowadays, the melaleuca trees here are about 60 years old, and each tree represents the people's dedication to protecting the party.
Xeo Quit base of Kiến Provincial Party Committee was formed in 1960 and lasted until Independence Day. During the period of developing and keeping this base in order to protect the Provincial Party Committee's headquarters at that time, there were not too many people. It was actually a deserted place. Generally speaking, the people here were very kind. This base was 9 yards away from the nearest post of Chính and existed for 15 years with many historical events. During the time when Provincial Party Committee led the war of the whole province, this area was disputed. Also, the political struggle had to have the people's opinions. So Provincial Party Committee moved here in order to be close to the people and understand the people's thoughts and aspirations to lead the masses in fighting for political victory. Here, nobody walked during the day but at night instead. The slogan was to take night days. All the meetings, conductions were held at night. The deployment and organizing of the General Revolution in 1975 also happened here.
Surrounding this base were over 10 enemy outposts, forming a closed circle. The nearest outpost was about 1 kilometer away from the base, and the farthest one was about 6 kilometers away. Throughout the war, Xeo Quit was a firing range, a helicopter landing site for the enemy. It was where B-52 planes, AIM-113 amphibious armored vehicles, gunboats, and artillery, combined with enemy infantry, constantly bombed, swept, and destroyed the base area, aiming to eliminate all life on this land. If a pumpkin flower had bloomed or a rooster had crowed, they would have been detected and suffered dozens of tons of bombardment. Therefore, the Provincial Party Committee had to confront the choice between life and death in an instant, but thanks to strategic intelligence, perseverance, courage, endurance, and the support and shelter of the people, the Provincial Party Committee continued to operate and survive until the ultimate victory.
People here took responsibility for protecting this base. Although sometimes the people were not around the base area, they still looked to the party's leadership and were responsible for keeping the base safe. It is believed that these were the base of the people's hearts, as it was built with nails in wet seasons. Living in that style, the base still existed for a very long time.
With these important historical imprints, on April 9, 1992, Xeo Quit was classified as a National Historical and Cultural Site by the Ministry of Culture and Information, now the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism. In addition to its historical and traditional values, which serve as a red address for educating the younger generation about traditions, the Xeo Quit Historical Site is now a wetland with diverse biodiversity and beautiful natural landscapes. According to the Đồng Tháp Tourism Development Plan, since 2015, Xeo Quit has been identified as one of the key tourist destinations in Đồng Tháp province. The Xeo Quit Historical Site has also been certified as an outstanding tourist destination of the Mekong Delta by the Mekong Delta Tourism Association in 2016 and 2019.